Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the previous video, I have shown you how to power clip like this in Pixellab, and I told you that in the previous video we use only one method, which is the eraser tool method. In this video, I'm going to show you another method that we can use to achieve this, and this seems to be the easiest and the simplest of all. Alright, so if this is something you're interested in, kindly follow along and let's dive right into the video. Alright, before we start the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification button so that anytime I upload a video like this, you'll be the first person to get notified. Alright, so in this video, we are going to design something like this. Alright, something like this. This is a straight version of what I have originally created. So I'm going to be doing a video on this particular one. Alright, so without further ado, let's start the process. I'm going to start all over again. Okay, so I'll scroll down and select a new project. So I'm going to use this, but then I'll click on this background area and I'll change the color to something that I like to use, a different color that I would like to use. Something like this will be fine by me. Alright, so this color is cool. I'll check it, and now we have the working area. So I'll click on this polygonal tool here, this tool here. I'll click on it and I'll click on shapes. So the shape I'll be working with will be a circle because we want to create a pie shape, alright, and be able to clip our images into it. Okay, so I'm going to increase the size of this. Oh, sorry about that. I'm going to increase the size of this and I'll position it right in the middle. Alright, so with this I can change the color to whatever color I want. I'll check this and come and change the color over here. So I'll change the color to something like black. It's cool. So I'm going to black here and I'll choose black. Now I'll duplicate this color. I'm going to duplicate this color. So I'll go to the copy tool and I'll reduce the size slightly and then change the color for the second one, which is this one, the second one, the top layer. I'll change the color to white. Alright, so I'll scroll through and choose white color. Okay, so this is white color, and I am going to reduce the size of this slightly and position it right in the middle. Okay, so I'll click on the first circle, then I will come to this tool here, relative position. I'll click on it and I'll centralize it vertically and horizontally. The same thing applies to the white shape too. So I'll come to the same tool, relative position, and I'll center it vertically and horizontally. Then I'll check it. Now this circle, I would like to reduce the size of the circle a bit, so I'll repeat the process again. Increase it vertically, center it vertically and horizontally. Sorry. So this is cool. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to click on this empty area right here and choose another shape. Now this shape, I would like to maintain the white color because this is what I'm going to use to create the demarcation in the circle. Alright, so I'll just increase the circle, like the size of the shape like this. Okay, so this is too much. I'll just reduce this size slightly and I'll reduce this one to like this. Alright, so from here I can now check it. So this is what I'll be working with. Okay, this is very big, but let's just maintain it for the sake of the tutorial. Okay, so I'm just going to rotate it slightly like this and position it at the place that I want it to be. Okay, so I'll position it like this. I'll copy this and bring this one to another side. This one too, I'm going to rotate it slightly like this. Okay, then I'm going to position this one. Make sure that when you're positioning it, this one touches the circle right here. Okay, the white touches the circle white. Okay, so I'm going to position it like this. All right, so I'm going to duplicate this and repeat the process again. So this is cool. I'm going to put it somewhere here like this. Okay, all right, and I'm going to duplicate it once more and position. Now I'm going to rotate it. Sorry, let me redo this. Click on this one and I'm going to rotate it. Okay, so something like this. Now I can position it right here. All right, okay, so I have gotten 1 2 3 4 demarcations. All right, so I'm going to be using only 4 pictures in this tutorial. Okay, so we are done with this part of the video. So the next thing I'm going to do is to click on an empty area like this, then I'll bring another shape like this. Now I'll increase the size of this shape. Okay, please pay attention to what I am doing. It's very, very important. Okay, so like this, I'm increasing the size of this and then I'll check it. Once it is checked, I'll go to my layers panel like this and I'll bring this one to the far end, the bottom. Okay, to be the bottom layer. Okay, so from here I can now merge all the layers together. All right, so I'm going to merge all the layers together. I'm going to click on this, and that. Okay, so I'll click on merge and I'll click on OK. Alright, now that everything is merged, I can uncheck this layer. Then I'll now come to this panel right here and I'll scroll down, look for this erase color and I'll click on it. Enable it and I'll be able to remove the black color. I want only the black color here to go, okay? I'm going to maintain the white color. Better still, if you want to maintain the white color, you can do that, but you have to be strategic with it, okay? So this is a method that everyone can choose what to do. You just have to understand the concept and you know what to do over here. All right, so I'm going to select the black color and check it. Now I select the black color and it is gone. I can now check this. Now I have this left. Okay, so let me do that. All right, so from here you can now lock this layer. I'm done using this layer for now. I can lock it and click it. Now I'm going to my gallery to import the files, the images or the pictures that I'll be using to clip inside this shape. Okay, alright guys, here are the images we'll be using in this in this tutorial, sorry. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. Alright, so I'm going to my layers panel and I'm going to hide some of them to make the work simple and for you not to be confused. Okay, so I'm going to hide these ones and I will start with this layer. Alright, so I'm going to position this, increase the size slightly. Okay, I'm going to position it right here. I think this is cool, so I'm going to increase the size slightly and position it right here. Alright, so from here I'll go to this panel once again and I'll look for to back and I'll send this picture with this picture selected. So if you click here, it is not selected, but you click to activate this picture. Okay, then you send it to back. Now if you send it to back, you see part of it is showing in the other side, but don't worry about that for now. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like this. Then I'll look for the other images. This one, I'm going to unlock this one too. I can now lock this one. Then I can position this image to right at the bottom like this. Alright, so I can now send this one to back. Okay, so now that I've sent it to back, you see how it is looking great. Now don't worry about it. Let me increase the size slightly and position it right here. Okay, so I can click on this one. It's it. So I can click on this one and send it to back. Okay, once again. Now this image, you see how it's looking. Don't worry about this, I will deal with this one later. Then I'll go to my layers panel once more and I'll open this layer too. Okay, then I'll bring this one, let me bring it to the side here, send it to back. Okay, so let me position this one to right here. Alright, this is cool. Then I'll open this layer too and send this one to, so for this one I'm going to increase the size slightly and I think I'll be stretching this image a bit. Okay, so for this one, so I'll send it to back. Okay, so I'm sending this one to back. Now that we are done with everything, we can now make use of what I call the second method, is this mask tool over here. Okay, so we'll be using the mask tool. You click on the mask tool, enable it, then you click on this one to reduce the scaling. Okay, once the scaling has been reduced, you can check it and come back to move. Okay, this second one, this one. Okay, this one. So I'll now move this to the top like this. Okay, so this is the layer that has been selected. So I'll come here. Please pay attention to what I'm doing. Click on this first tool. If you know how to use the Bezier tool, then you don't have problem with it. But if you don't know how to use the Bezier tool, I have a video on that. I will leave the link to that video in the description as well. So click on this and make sure you position this right on top of the line. Okay, on top of the line. Then you click on this anchor point and move it right here. Okay, now click on this one too and move it right here. Alright, okay, so I can move this one to the middle slightly. Now we are done with this layer. Okay, this picture, we are done with that one. So I can now copy it and bring it to the other side. I'm bringing it to the other side like this. I'm going to rotate it slightly. Okay, for me to guess what I use first. Let me rotate it like this. Alright, so I will check it and come back to the move, then I'll move it like this. Okay, so now I can start editing from here. So I'll move it slightly like this, move this one to down like this, then I will make use of the anchor points like this. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is just to make sure this line is on the white. Okay, yes, so I can now check it. Now I'm going to activate another layer. Let me activate this picture, this image right here, this one. I'm going to activate it. So once it is activated, I can click on max like this and repeat the process for this one too as well. Alright, so I'm going to reduce the scaling for this one too and check it, and I'll click on move and I'll move it to this layer, this side, then I'll start editing it. Okay, so if you have watched the video up to this point, please consider subscribing to my channel. It will really help me and motivate me to create videos like this for you. Okay, so yes, you manipulate it until you get exactly what you want. I'm going to move this one to this side like this. Okay, now for this one I'm going to move it up. Okay, now you can see that layer or that side of the picture is gone. All right, so this is cool. I can copy it and repeat the process over here, but since it's not showing at the bottom here, there's no need to do that. All right, so let me just remove it from it. Okay, it's not really necessary. It's not really necessary. So okay, so I'm going to activate a different picture. Let me activate this one, the bottom one, and click on this one to repeat the process. So I'm going to be forwarding this part to us. Alright. So so I'm done with this one, and I'll just activate another layer. I'll activate another layer, which is this one. Then I'll repeat the process for this one too. So I'm going to enable it, come here and reduce the size, the scale rather, sorry, and I'll check it from here. Now I'll click on the move it to the top like this and rotate it slightly. Okay, alright, this is okay. I'll check it like this and I'll come and position it right here. Alright, so I'll start editing it from this here. Click on this, move it to the top like this, click on this, bring it down slightly, and I'll start using the anchor points like this to position it in the middle of the white line. Okay, alright, so we are done with this. I can now click here. Now as you can see, we are done with our manipulation. Alright, so this is how you can achieve this power clipping effect in Pixellab. This is very simple. Alright, so from here you can now go to your layers panel and merge all these layers together. Alright, so thank you very much for watching this video, and if you find it helpful, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright, so see you in my next video.